Hey, what is up guys, PokeLegoCuber here, and today I have an unexpected video. I didn't expect this. So on my way back from work, I found this computer standing outside. It's a Dell Vostro 200, and then from the back, yeah, it's in pretty bad condition. At first I thought this whole thing was gutted out. Yeah, this used to be in there. I took a look at it before. So if I take off the side panel, yeah, that's the inside side panel. It's a bit of dust. There's a mouse. There's a graphics card. Everything's a bit sticky. From what I can tell, the dust is a bit yellowed out. So I assume this is from a smoker's house. It's a pretty nice mouse, sort of. There's a power cable in here. I don't know what to say about this. There's let's see, an 80 gigabyte hard drive. Let's put this down. The CPU heatsink was off. So was the CPU, but I put it back in. The specs are, from what I assume from the front, it's a Core 2 Dual. This is off. There's also a dusty fan in here. Pretty nasty. This was with the I/O. I mean, can't call it I/O shield, it's integrated. There's 2 sticks of RAM in here. Let's see what they are. 512, 512. Okay, so it's a gig in total of Samsung RAM. This is just awful and weird at the same time. So, from what I can tell, they basically unscrewed this whole thing and just took the screws and try to trash it like this. This is a, let's see what kind of power supply. I think this is a ACPO power supply. It's a, what I would assume, a 300 watt power supply. And yeah, there's stuff like this. There's like dust in here. Motherboard's turned the other way. The I/O is back here. That's the Ethernet. That's the I/O plate. I mean, they still haven't ripped the plastic off. So I'm gonna see what I can do with this. Try to get it up and working, and I'll show you guys the progress. So here are my cleaning tools again. There's my garden pump, my brush. Here's some. This is for the CPU to see what kind of core to do it is, and here's my screwdriver. I don't know why I brought it out here, because there's frankly no screws in here that I can see. Haha, so taking out my screwdriver wasn't completely useless, because there is a Phillips head. Okay, time to see if I can take the side panel off with all the screws out. Come on. Should be able to. Okay, there we go. Yep, here's the side panel. I would assume that this was either in a very dusty area or it was put in storage because all these scuff marks are here. These are one of the dirtiest computers I ever dealt with because I don't deal with a lot of computers every day. But yeah, this is pretty dusty. And by the way, there's all the cables are here except for like the SATA cables. Those were gunked out. They weren't kept. So yeah. Now with the motherboard out, I could finally take a good look at the case. But let's see what they have here. From what I can see, there are no blown capacitors. I can see as of right now. So this computer might actually be good. Just that there's too much dust and like nothing was cared for about it. There's still a SATA DVD drive in there. Okay. And I'll get back to you when there's more progress. Come on, dust bunnies, get out. This is definitely a smoker's house. I can see it. Yellow dust bunnies. Let's see. The USB ports, if I could get the camera right, as you can see, are gunked up with dust. Looks a whole lot better now after dusting it off. Sorry if the camera angles are bad. I can't really see my camera right now. So yeah. So here we have the graphics card that came out of the computer. It has, let's see, VGA, S-Video, and DVI. From what I can tell, this is an Nvidia graphics card. I'm not sure which one it is, but as you can see, it is totally gunked up with lots of dust. And I'm gonna clean it right now. Ew, whoa. These blades are colored. Okay. First I'll blast it with some air. Oh. It's gonna need some really rigorous. Oh. No, I don't think I can get it off. Let's see. Some sort of peg system. I'll try getting off of most of it off first. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it wants to come off, so I mean it will come off if I just give it a good wash. So I'm probably not gonna film me cleaning this graphics card because it's too much work to film it and clean it at the same time. So I'll move on to something else. Okay, now I'll be cleaning what I will assume is the back fan. Okay, I'm gonna stand a good distance away from it. As you can see, hopefully you can see, most of the dust is flying off. Nope. Oh, that's a huge dust cloud. No, the back isn't that, ew, that dirty, but the front obviously needs some cleaning. Yeah, most of it's clean as of right now, but there is like a bit of dust. I'll clean this off camera, so yeah. Now time to attack the inside. Haha! Ah, dust is flying everywhere. Eat air, you dirty PC. My angles are really good. Yeah, okay. Brush time. As you can see, it's pretty filthy. Like this corner right here. See? Okay. Okay, now it's time to check out the front side. Come on, okay. Little tabs, come on, get off. This one, and this one. And, oh. Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's terrible. So, doesn't that look delicious? Mmm. Tasty. That looks very tasty. No, it doesn't. Looks terrible. Front, there is a DVD RW drive and like everything except it's not Blu-ray and light scribe and all that. There's 4 USB ports, 2 audio jacks, and yeah, this is the remaining of the shell of the case, undusted. Now it's time for that. So, what ended up happening was that there was too much gunk that was built up and I couldn't get in all the spots, so I sprayed over hose and now it's a lot cleaner. A lot cleaner. Got every nook and cranny, all the dust is washed out. Here's a puddle, and yeah. Next I'll be cleaning. Guess I'll thoroughly clean this fan. I'll use a sink. So here's the CPU heatsink, and guess I'll brush. Brush, and bam, it's drying off. It was the magic of video editing. Yeah, I took off the heatsink and there was a bunch of stuff gunked up, but some still remain because they're really hard to get at. So anyways, let's see what else I have to clean. I guess I'll tackle the power supply now. So what I have here is the power supply disassembled, cleaned out, washed the other part of the power supply, and I'm just laying these out to dry, and I'll come back when there's a lot more progress. So here's the complete graphics card. Still don't know what kind of graphics card it is, but it's better than it was previously when I found it. There was dust all up in here. All up in the ports, like the S video especially. Probably not going to use the S video a whole lot because I don't have any S video monitors. But if I ever do need S video, it's there. So I just cleaned off the thermal paste from the CPU, and from what I researched online and from what I can tell, this is a Core 2 Duo. Let me focus. Come on. This is a Core 2 Duo E4 4300, and so it's running at 1.8 gigahertz, 2 megabytes of cache, some sort of cache. I'm not that accurate. So anyway, yeah. Time to put the fan back on the heatsink. So it should snap in really easily, and then I should, without much force, just push it down. Come on, this corner. Hold up this corner. Okay, there we go. So from what I can see, everything is snapped in completely. Okay, now let's get on to assembling the computer. Since some things were missing, I'm going to be using my own screws that I have laying around my house from spare computers that I've taken apart. But I'm not going to use all of them because I don't think it will be necessary to fill in every single screw hole. I'll just screw in the ones that I feel are basically gonna keep the motherboard intact. And yeah, that's it. And I'm gonna provide my own SATA cables. And yeah, worst case comes to worst, the power supply doesn't work. But yeah, let's start with the build. First thing I'm gonna do is install the CPU. Take out the retention bracket. Pull out the socket. Okay. Then line it up. See, right. Next thing I'm going to do is put on the heatsink. First, gotta use a bit of thermal paste. Here's the RAM that came with it. It's 512 megs of RAM. Both are 512 megs of RAM, so it's a 1 gig kit. I have some more spare RAM. I have like 1 gig RAMs of DDR2, but that's gonna be saved for a different project. But I have lots of 512 megs of RAM, so I could probably just upgrade this to 2 gigabytes. But for now, I'm just gonna run it in dual channel 1 gigabyte. Press down, and both sides should snap in together, hopefully. Okay, that's secured. Now I'm putting the other stick around. Okay. Next, I'll be screwing in some of the motherboard screws. I'll be screwing in this corner. Let's see if I can get the screw over here. Let me try and line the motherboard a little better. And that should be enough screws. Time to install the graphics card. Let's see. Side panel. Well, the little bracket that's holding it. See, here's the screw. And the side bracket should come off. There we go. See, it's one of these easy remove mechanisms. I like it, and I kind of don't like it because they're not really that secure. But if it's made for the cheap and for the consumers, then I guess why not? And now it's in there. Time to put in the 80 gigabyte hard drive. Funny thing is, yesterday, because this is day 2, I was bringing up the case with the hard drive. The hard drive was on top of the case. Bad idea, because the hard drive ended up falling on its corner, but thankfully it fell on carpet, but it wasn't like the soft carpet. It was like mildly hard. You know, like carpet that's not really fresh and new. Yeah. There's a chance that this might be a dead hard drive. Might have been dead in the first place, but who knows. Okay. We're gonna try anyway. Now let's grab some mounting hardware for that. Okay guys, so it turns out the first screw that I tried was correct. I just then screw it incorrectly. I only have, let's see, I think I have only 2 of these, so I guess if I do it diagonally, I should have a secured hard drive. Okay guys, so I got it in, but it's a very terrible job, but it's better than no screws. So yeah. Let's see. The DVD drive needs a screw. So let's see what I can do about it. I don't think I'll be upgrading this computer anytime soon anyways. So I just wanted to get it up and running. So this is what the finished product looks like. I'll wire it off camera. And I'll show you some footage of me screwing the power supply in, and I'll just wire it off camera, and I'll come back to you guys when it's done. So these screws don't really fit. They kind of stick out a bit, but like I said, better than nothing. And I'm not going to use all the screws because I still have that other project that I'm going to do for this channel. So now I've wired everything. I've wired the hard drive, wired the SATA disk drive. I didn't have any screws for the back exhaust fan, so good old Scotch tape came to the rescue. See, no screws, just Scotch tape. And time to try and turn this PC on. So something just happened when I plugged in the power. Everything just came to life. It just did that before, but I guess it didn't. Well, we know that the indicator lights are on. We'll plug in the VGA to the video card. Let's see, upside down, okay. Okay. I'll see you on the monitor now. Okay, let's turn it on. The computer just spins really fast. Okay, it beeped. No VGA cable connected. Hold on. Let's boot it up again. Turns out the VGA cable was disconnected from my monitor. Was a lot of error. And then it beeps. Oh, Okay, so now we know that the power supply works. CMOS loaded. Diskette drive. Okay, let me go get a keyboard and we'll see what's up with this computer. So I'm currently in the BIOS looking to see what's wrong with the computer. There's just doesn't detect the hard drive, I believe. So, I mean, I guess that could be easily fixed with a new hard drive because I have plenty of those lying around. I guess I'll probably just dig around a little further to see what I come with, and I'll probably film it. Yeah, it just booted into Windows XP, so I guess I had to wait a little bit. So I'm most likely not gonna film this, just in case this is incriminating, or yeah, basically I'm not gonna film anything on the desktop. So I'll see what there is, and I'll come back to you. So from what I can tell from this computer is that this person liked to play MapleStory, and it has a lot of viruses. It has something like Optimizer Pro Performance Monitor. Oh my god, I need to back up my PC. What? No way! It seems like they're running some theme of Windows XP. Let's see what they have. Oh, that's cool. So it seemed like this used to have a Wi-Fi card, but no longer there. The programs I can see is Chrome, Firefox, Paint.net. My favorite. This is my favorite photo editing program. Finally fast. Let's see what kind of junk programs is on this computer. I never liked this theme for some reason. I always like this theme. Okay, I guess since we're here, we'll just check out what kind of. Sorry about that, guys. The video cut off because I ran out of memory. And from what I can tell from this computer, gamer, but that isn't really tech savvy, because when I went to add and remove programs, you know, that thing where you add, you know, yeah, it's in the name. I could see like a bunch of not free, what am I saying? A bunch of bloatwares, a bunch of probably potentially viruses. Free for PC bundle. What is that? I mean, games like Hearthstone, League of Legends, yeah, that's fine. But then you see programs like My PC Backup, Optimizer Pro. Yeah, that, guys, if you have this on your computer, it's a virus. Please don't use it. Got like performance. Actually, that might be a useful thing, but I'm not. Never heard of it. We got Reload, Eel. Got Westwild Coupon, Westwild Coupon, Westwild Coupon, Westwild Coupon, Westwild Coupon, Westwild Coupon, all kinds of weird things. So yeah, I mean, from what I can tell, this person was really into MapleStory. Yeah. I don't really play this game anymore. Actually, I haven't played it in like a few years. I'm guessing they use Hacker Story or something to make like little skits. I checked the system and why did I just do that? Okay. It's rocking Service Pack 3. Not much to say about this. Let's see what I'll do. I'll most likely just erase the hard drive with dban and then reinstall Windows on it. I'll put Windows 7 most likely, because I believe this computer does support Windows 7. If not, then I'll probably look into Linux distributions like Ubuntu and such. So anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a nice day.